And we're live.
I would hate to live in one of the. Isn't it great to be in a civilized country, like a first world country? Like I'm not. Oh, yeah. I'm not, waving the United States flag and saying we're the best number one or anything. There's plenty of developed countries out there that it would be fine to be in, right? But there are definitely some of those countries that you just absolutely it would be awful to live. What are some of the countries that would be awful to live in?
How much do I have to pay you to live for 10 years in Kenya? I'm starting there because Kenya is actually one of the more modern African nations compared to some of like the really rough ones.
I don't know much about Kenya.
Come on, 10 million for sure.
Well, 10 years is impossible.
How many Magumbos does that translate to?
Or I think that is their
that's the currency of Kenya, the Magumbo.
Seriously?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. No.
You had me. You really had
me.
Ben
their
lives
currency
like
is malaria vaccines.
Where I did, and he's equally gullible. We're just believing all this.
How much clean water does that translate to? No, it would be goats in like a freshwater well, like it'd be something like that you would use as currency. I don't know, man. I'd have to see it. All right, here are the things I need, right? I need a compound, right? Walls around this compound. I want a pet hyena, like on a chain, like a real hardcore one. I think that'd be cool. I want to be able to go. I want to be able to go on safari, and I want to be able to shoot some rare animals.
You know how quickly that's going to go south for you? You're there for 10 years, sir. Let's say you make it a couple weeks before everybody who's not in a compound who lives around is like, why does this white man live in such a nice place and we live in this shitty hut? I see him walking around. He pour water from a Nestle bottle on his head in front of us because it is hot out. Like, and then they're gonna storm it. Like, they're gonna take all your money and you'll be murdered because there's no justice in Africa. If BBC and CBS and all the news stations have.
I have a Kenyan expert here just texting me. Kitty says that she's got some family from Kenya. Kenya, is it a civilized place? Kitty, some of it, are there like cities with internet and condoms and like frozen food and shit?
Oh, definitely.
You'll be back to your old internet, wishing you could live stream.
Do they have high speed internet?
They definitely. You can pay for high speed internet, I bet.
She says they have internet, but probably not high speed internet. I don't know. This is pretty iffy. I would live in Kenya for $10 million. I bet it would translate. It would translate to their currency very well. It would transfer very well. I'd have like 80 billion Kenyan Magumbos or whatever the fuck they use as currency there, and you'd probably do very well. You could pay all those villagers off, put them in better huts, raise them, give them a well.
Until they decide that,
I'm sure once you advertise your wealth, everything will be fine.
You don't advertise your wealth.
That's what you're doing.
I pay them and they become my child army. I get myself some Coney-style child soldiers out there with fucking AKs locked and loaded, some hardened 8-year-olds. And you got to get the hardened 8-year-olds, the ones that you force to kill their own families. That way they've got that dead look in their eye all the time.
Get them drugged up?
No drugs. You want them sharp.
No, I think you drug them, Kyle.
In Somalia, what they do is they, for pirates, they chew that leaf.
Caught. It's called caught.
And it like gets you like super amped up so that when they go on their pirate raids, they're like ready to shoot people, ready to go.
Yar!
That's the most dangerous country in Africa, Kyle. Somalia. How much money for Somalia? To live in Somalia for 10 years. And you know what? I guarantee if you build a compound in Somalia, you're dead within the week.
Have you seen Black Hawk?
The same 10 million, because we don't know the difference between those two countries at all.
Yeah,
Somalia, Ethiopia, Kenya, they're all what, deserts?
I've seen Black Hawk Down and
general area of Africa.
I would do it if you gave me tens of millions of dollars. But again, you would have to hire like a private security firm to like be there on a 10-year contract and be guarding you all the time. They're up in towers with night vision at night looking for fucking Hajis and pirates and God, I wish those pirates wore actual pirates hats and had peg legs and shit, and they weren't just skinny black men on speedboats. That shattered my illusions. I always heard about those pirates, and then you see them, and you're like, they're just hungry people on speedboats with AK-47s.
That guy's like 5'8" and he weighs 118 tops. He's just starving.
None of them have hook hands.
No,
Not a
single
parrot in the
hook hand,
crowd.
Not a peg leg. Not an eye patch. Not a swashbuckling expert.
Yeah.
No flintlock dual pistols.
They don't even have sailboats, let alone stab the sailboat and slide down with a knife.
Oh, that's a cool maneuver. Whenever I see that.
You know how we talk about like things we do if we were just multi-billionaires, and mine is always buying sports teams and like making ridiculous exhibition matches. Like
ruining
as an
all
even
the
more
blues.
Crazy thing, I can start my own kind of like Blackwater, where I have like a mercenary service that our sole goal is to shut down pirating piracy in Somalia. But all of my men, all of my people have to ride old-timey ships like across the sea. They have to dress in like a red coat outfit, like and they have to have a guy with a fife on the back the whole time going like that whole thing. And then they have to only use weapons of the time. So like putting broken glass in a blunderbuss that they're firing at some guy who's just like, please, we are just so hungry. Like
I would love that.
There's a YouTube channel. I was trying to look for it, but there's a guy. He's private military, and he has a YouTube channel. He works on big boats, like big shipping boats, and he goes through Somalia, and he has some crazy videos on there. But I can't figure out.
Does he ever get shot at?
He has a shooting video. It's pretty intense.
Would you want to? They're never as intense as I want them to be. The pirates are always like off in the distance, completely outmatched. I want a fair fight. I mean, not in real life, but for video purposes.
Yeah, that's where my idea comes in. They have to get real close with their flintlock rifles or whatever. You know? And of course, I get to be the captain.
Flaming bow and arrows.
The cannons and stuff. Oh, that would be... Would you do that, Taylor? Like if that were a vacation, would you go on one of those big cruise ships? They hook you up with an AR-15 with a nice scope, all the ammo you can shoot, and you're like, all right, you see speedboats coming, give them a couple warning shots. They don't turn away. You light them the fuck up. Would you go on that trip?
Warnings. Castle Doctrine.
The reason I'm saying no isn't because I don't think it might not be fun if something broke out, but I feel like just like with like a safari or like even at like aquariums and stuff, like most of the time nothing's happening, you know? Like there's just animals sitting around, and these people in Somalia, like they're not going to be pirating you all day every day. There's a lot of boats out there. Like you'll maybe see like one pirate ship, right?
What if it's like one of those deer hunts that you go on where we guarantee you one pirate kill?
Oh man, then for sure, can I keep them?
That's if you pay for the full Supreme service, you get to kill one pirate, and you get the pirate of your choice mounted. They'll do a full head mount where his hands are hanging out too. It's hands and head. And for an extra $5,000, full body mount. He's standing there with his rifle. He's gonna look. It's just like one of those old store Indians.
Extras, right? Like for $50, we'll poke out an eye and put a patch on it, and for $100, we'll chop off a leg and put a peg there.
Yeah, he's already dead. Who cares? Yeah, it's your money, retard. You could have gone on a fucking sandals vacation. You know?
Oh, I would much rather fight pirates than go on a sandals vacation.
I was meaning like for the cost of apparently the full body Somalian dressed up in his Somalian clothes, you could go on like a cruise where you're dealing with a lot of little children. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'd rather go on the Somalian pirate ship, but then there are children on the Somalian ships. What if you accidentally shoot a kid?
Double
then
points.
You'll feel absolutely terrible.
My hope is that the taxidermist charges less.
Yeah. The little ones, it's.
I mean, they do charge less to like do a cat than like a Great Dane at those kind of places.
I wonder if they would do like a jackalope style thing. They do the rabbits with the deer antlers. Could we do something like that to one of these Somalians? Could we put some antlers on them?
Or maybe you just combine two and like a Ripley's Believe It or Not turn of the century. Like, come one, come all. See the fearsome Somalian pirate? 2 heads, 4 arms. Strong as Knox, may not look it. Always hungry.
I want this so bad. I can't believe it's not like a tourism thing at this point, because it seems that I mean, I've seen so many videos of this happening. It seems like a readily available thing that these pirates, and you could tempt them into it, right? You could put out a nice morsel, like pleasure yacht out there in those waters, and then all of a sudden a SEAL Team 6 pop up from below kind of thing. Yeah, it looks like a pleasure yacht, but then all of a sudden 50 caliber machine guns rise up from the side and you just mow them all down. Oh, man.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as sporting.
Sporting?
Is our other idea. You said that we were gonna use like muskets and shit.
You said you wanted to use muskets and shit.
If I can't dress up like a pirate when we're playing pirate, I don't want to play.
It's fine to dress up as a pirate, but you don't arm yourself like a pirate. That's just silly.
No, you definitely.
I mean, we could have swords. I definitely want to kill one with a sword, right?
No, that's too real. Too risky.
No.
Well, because what are they gonna do? They don't get a sword.
No, Woody's gonna hold him down for you.
No, then it's just murder. I guarantee they're better with swords than I am.
International waters.
So they're still better with a sword than me. I don't know how
there's
swords
a law. You could.
I know how
need
swords
a dick
work,
out
but
there.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you just hack. You just hack away like it's a chicken.
Honestly, it might be an endurance game because I know I've got a larger stockpile of calories.
That's absolutely true. You're much stronger than the average Somalian pirate. I guarantee it. Much bulkier. You've got the stamina. Yes. You got the cardio. I don't see any reason why you couldn't just take them out.
You're hyping me up. Let's do this. Let's go to Somalia like Cartman, and Butters.
That I like whenever we talk about traveling to these scary places and I turn it down, it's because you can't take guns to those places. But if there's a place where I could be armed, I would happily go anywhere. Just about. Like there was a time when they offered to like give me like press credentials and let me go to Afghanistan, and I was like, yes.
Why?
Yes, they're like technically on your paperwork it'll say you've got a camera, but we'll give you a gun.
Dude, I wanted to serve North Korea so bad, and I researched so much shit, but like the travel agency shut down. But they were shipping people in from China into North Korea, and apparently there's like a full coastline, full waves, a surf camp, everything, but highly dangerous.
Yeah, man.
A surf camp.
Yeah, you can even look it up online. I've seen videos like pretty much what the breakdown ended up being is I would have to pay like thousands of dollars and I get a train in from China and I have to go to one certain beach and I have to surf at the surf camp with the instructors and then I have to leave. It's not like something I could do like an exhibition or something. But dude, I was trying to talk to the travel agency for like months. That would have been extremely viral, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds really cool. How was the surf?
It's good, but not where they have the camp and not where they have the beach resorts and everything set up. But like South Korea has waves, and it's like same coastline, right?
Yeah.
So
North Korea is where it's at, right?
Yeah, of course. But they actually have surfing in, I don't know about Somalia, but Liberia too. Liberia is down there somewhere. I don't know how close to Somalia, but
I don't know much about
Liberia.
Yeah, we're from the United States, so geography is one of our
You don't
weak
possibly
suits.
just mean Libya, do you?
No, it's Liberia. I know what he's talking about.